One of the themes at the high-level political forum this year along SDG 16, which of course is around peace and is crucial, is siloing, lack of policy coherence and lack of political will around implementation. And it's stunning that we are repeating ourselves, especially as NGOs, women's groups, to talk about women's peace and security, to talk about reclaiming the transformative agenda which already exists with 1325, aligning our proposed and professed human rights leadership and robust weapons reform and licensing controls. Meanwhile, we are flagrantly ignoring many and violating many of those obligations. We're not taking into account disaggregated data, which again has been mentioned over and over and over. But if data isn't actually implemented, if the results aren't implemented, if change doesn't happen, which is mandated, accountable, and scrupulously monitored with remedy mechanisms built in, then it's just information and it's more easy words. And there's the softest of law. It was phenomenal yesterday in the UK VNR to hear words like challenge from civil society, but that challenge actually has to come and it actually has to be fed into policy, which should also be mandated in some form. It was phenomenal to hear the word humility. Humility would be a wonderful thing to have in politics, but humility requires self-awareness, honest reflection, and the courage to actually implement change, to remedy and repair damage, and to have policy reform, which means that there isn't further systemic embedded exploitation and damage, which requires data, which requires all of those things. But fundamentally, and here is the problematic part, most of the laws that we need already exist. So we're talking about raising the bar when we haven't even met the bar. We've had Saudi Arabian licenses suspended, just new ones, so sales are still occurring, because of a court mandate within the UK after years of alleged evidence of human rights abuses. Meanwhile, we talk about press freedom and we're about to extradite a journalist to the US. If we want to talk about humility, we have to have the courage to implement it.